Welcome back to another Camino video. My name's John Roy, and today we're here with Peter and Patrick from Cast Iron Geek. We're going to be making a Spanish tortilla de patatas, and we're going to add a few of our own ingredients in as well. We've got from Getaway Farm some chorizo sausage, and we're going to throw some smoked paprika in there too. But this is a very basic recipe of eggs, potatoes, and onions. It's a staple of most places in Spain, households and bars. So stay tuned because we're going to have some great food to taste. Okay, so our chorizo is cooked. We've put it off to the side to cool down a bit. And now we're going to cook our potatoes and our onions. So first we're going to put our cooking oil in the bottom and let that warm up a bit. And then we're going to throw our potatoes and onions in to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes on a medium-low heat.
What is the Camino?
So the Camino de Santiago is a pilgrimage that goes through Spain to ending up in northwest Spain in a city called Santiago de Compostela. It's the way of St. James in English. James the Apostle from biblical times went this way when he was preaching the Word of God and turning everybody into Christians across the way. Nowadays, pilgrims that are both religious and spiritual, or just doing it for athletic reasons and adventure reasons, go on this pilgrimage. Upwards of 500,000 people a year take all the different routes, and there's about 20 different routes that go to the same place. So the main one that most people know about is called the French Way, and it starts in France. And on the first day you walk over the Pyrenees Mountains, and then you walk right across the northern part of Spain to this Santiago de Compostela.
How long does it take?
It takes a little bit over a month.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
by foot?
Yes, by foot. You can also go by bicycle or by donkey or by horseback.
Segway?
You wouldn't make it by Segway. No, I did two different routes. I did what's called the Finisterre route, which is the very end. At the very end, past Santiago de Compostela, there's roughly 100 kilometers that you walk that gets you to the coast, which is the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. So it was a really cool spot. And with the name Finisterre, that means actually the end of the world. So back in the days when they thought the world was flat, they thought if you went over the horizon, you would fall off the edge of the earth.
This is almost ready to go.
It's almost ready to go. So let's chuck in our potatoes and onions as soon as that oil is good to go. You throw some salt on, and we're gonna get a little crazy. Maybe throw a bit of pepper and paprika on there as well.
I don't know if pepper and paprika is actually crazy, but
Crazy.
let's go for it. Or
Is it a trail? Is it a road? Is it?
Yes, it's everything.
Oh, it's everything. Okay.
It's like, you know how the Trans-Canada
Yeah,
Trail
that's what I was
goes right
trying to
across
catch my
Canada,
head.
and it's partially like old rails to track,
Yes.
and it's partially road. In Spain, it's like either it's main road, but you can walk or bike or take a horse or donkey through the entire thing. So it's all terrain that you can manage. And anyone, like I walked with people that are as old as like 72, and some young kids that were in strollers couldn't even walk themselves yet.
Wow.
So
Wow.
anyone can do it. And the thing is even if you can't do the entire thing, you can just do a section. A lot of people can't get that much time off of work, so they only do a week at a time. Every year they come back and do the next section. And just do a
that's
small
interesting.
section.
You do it in stages. You don't necessarily have to do the whole thing all the time.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Beat those eggs, Patrick. Beat them.
And then I'm a lover, not a fighter.
So what did you throw in there?
Salt, pepper, and paprika.
Crazy.
Same seasonings I use in the potatoes.
All right, keeping it consistent. So now we're just going to put the potato and onion mixture, which is now ready, into the eggs to sit for about 5 minutes. So the next step is to, once this is set for a few more minutes, we'll chuck all this and the chorizo sausage back into the frying pan to go for another 10 minutes. Pretty excited about that.
All right, now I'm going to flatten that out. Don't want to stir it too much. So what we're going to do is, instead of flipping the
Tortilla de Patatas.
we're going to broil it on low for 2 minutes or so to cook the top. But we're also going to leave it on the stove in the cast iron for an additional 2 to 5 minutes, just to make sure it's cooked through. It'll be easier to do.
But if you don't have a cast iron pan, you can just use a plate, flip it over, slide it back into your pan, and do it all in the frying pan on the top of the stove.
Exactly.
See, isn't that nice?
Okay.
So they're taking some liberties with the dish, but it does look to be fantastic. So there's really only one way to tell. And that is with the taste test. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks pretty. All right, that looks nice. It does. So here we go. Cast Iron Geek's take on a Tortilla de Patatas.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Hot. Well, thank you very much for watching. We're going to finish eating this. If there's anything else you think we should try to make for you, please put it in the comments below. And please subscribe and share with all your friends. Thank you again, and buen camino!
Cheers!